Yeah, well, Craig Bellamy in charge of Wales. It was his first meaningful game, of course. And well, we had a message. Is there a Wales bias on this station?
Oh, really?
Raving about how well they did, despite not winning against 10 men. Was Turkey not a bad side? Whereas Scotland, in the top league of the Nations Group, narrowly lost against Portugal with Ronaldo playing. And all the talk is how bad Scotland are doing. Well, they've not had a great start to qualifying. And
they've played all right. That's
yeah,
the thing.
they have
just given away late goals. No one said anything different.
Some balance, please. Well, look, we've put a bit more focus on Wales because
they're playing tonight.
Well, no, A, that, and B, they're under a new coach, you know. So there's a bit more scrutiny.
Yeah.
And from what I saw in the highlights,
we don't have to make excuses.
They played some decent stuff. Anyway, let's talk Wales ahead of the game against Montenegro tonight with the former Wales striker, current Wycombe striker, Sam Vokes. Hiya, Sam.
Afternoon, guys. You okay?
Not so bad. Or they get very touchy, some of the listeners.
Can you talk about Scotland for a bit?
Yeah, let's be nice about that anyway. I'm sure we'll do that later. I'd say, from what I saw of the highlights, you probably saw it all, Sam. I thought, yeah, there were some positive signs under Craig Bellamy. And, you know, if had a chance fallen to one of the strikers, or maybe not Joe Rodon earlier on, the one he put over the bar, it could have been different.
Yeah, it was very positive. I think it's been a positive appointment in Craig Bellamy. I think for us as Wales fans, it was something we needed. We wanted that excitement back, and we definitely got that on Friday night. I think the way the team played and set up, it kind of replicated Craig Bellamy as a player, really. Front foot, high press, and really got at them on Friday night. Just missed that winning goal, really.
He seems different to Craig Bellamy, the player, though. I thought when he stood in for Vincent Kompany, sort of after match duties last season, he spoke really well. He was pretty impressive, I think.
Yeah, he is, and a very passionate man. I played alongside Craig for Wales, and his passion for Wales is huge, and you can see that in every press conference he has, and how proud he was when he took the job. So I think that will reflect in the team and how we play, and I'm really looking forward to this next phase, I think, for Wales. And it's a good little bedding-in period, I think, with this Nations League. Tough group, but another exciting game tonight, and one they'd have probably earmarked winning this one tonight away at Montenegro.
Did you feel when he was in the dressing room he was going to be a manager? But was he one of those that you thought would go into management?
Yeah, definitely. I think he was always that leader, especially for myself, and a big group of us came through at the same time as young players, and always someone we looked up to as a player. I remember watching him as a fan, and he always had that excitement really when he played. And I think for us coming through, we learned a lot from him, and you could always see him taking that next step. And it doesn't surprise me now he's got the main job.
What did you make of the setup of the first team and where everybody was playing? Sort of Brennan Johnson was more or less sort of playing through the middle, wasn't he? I mean, they're sort of lacking that out-and-out striker.
Yeah, it was a team I thought we'd put out. We've got a lot of very similar players in that sort of position. Brennan Johnson, Sorba Thomas, obviously Aaron Ramsey, Harry Wilson, and they're all big threats going forward for us. And like I said, we played very high press, front foot, got after Turkey the other night, and it was an exciting team to watch. We do have another option, obviously, with Kiefer Moore. It'd be interesting to see if he might come in tonight. He took a big whack to the head on Friday night, but yeah, he's another option we've got, obviously, if we want to go a bit longer and drop the ball into him.
Yeah, I think he is available, according to the
that's good.
Chat.
We're going to hear from Aaron Ramsey now, who was asked about the similarities between his former boss at Arsenal, Arsene Wenger, and Craig Bellamy.
Yeah, I think with Arsene, he always, that free-flowing football sort of, get the ball down and play sort of mentality. I think that is similar, but I think the game as well, and the way that Craig sees the game is different now. I think it's evolved. He works really hard and sees the game differently. And I think now, over the course of the next few games, this sort of teething process will only put us in a better place then, and you can see where we're going to be then going into the qualifiers in March.
There we are. That's Aaron Ramsey there.
Do the other similarities include bad eyesight?
Yeah, yeah, indeed. I wonder if that won't be easy tonight. They've got the great Yugoslav player back in the day, Robert Prozinecki, as their coach, one of the greats of the early 90s, and they've had to switch the game because the pitch was in such a state, Sam. So probably won't be it could be quite a difficult old game tonight, I would think.
Yeah, it will be. I've been out there a couple of times with Wales, and it's always a tough place to go, those sort of countries. And especially the second fixture in 4 days. Obviously, the lads would have recovered after Friday night, and then a lot of the players' interviews and how Craig Bellamy spoke. There's been a lot of meetings and a lot of work off the pitch. So I'm sure they would have done a lot of that. And as Aaron said there, I think it's a great period for the team to kind of bed in this Nations League before the qualifiers start in March. And yeah, they'll be looking to, like I said before, they'll be earmarking this Montenegro game as one they can pick up 3 points.
And funny, how's life started for you this season at Wycombe?
Yeah, okay. Mixed bag, really. Picked up an injury a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it's been okay. A bit frustrating for myself, but the boys got a couple of good wins last week. One in the cup away at Swansea, and a good point up at Blackpool. So weekend off an international weekend, but yeah, looking to get going again with Northampton on Saturday.
And we're chatting to Dan Bigger a bit later on, who sends his regards, by the way, and he's contemplating maybe this could be his last season. Have you ever thought about life beyond football, or are you still enjoying yourself?
Nah, still enjoying myself. Yeah, you always get those questions when you reach a certain age range. But for me, I've done my coaching badges with Wales as well, so who knows? But just enjoying playing still at the minute.
Good, yeah, yes, you're a long time retired, so keep doing that, definitely. Cheers, Sam. Enjoy the game tonight.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Paul Hawksby and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons 1 till 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.